महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले। महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले।
अच्छा, जो पहले बारी आई है बाप दादा से मिलने, वो हाथ उठाओ, उठ के खड़े हो। अच्छा, तो पहले बारी आने वालों को बाप दादा विशेष मुबारक दे रहे। लेट आए हो, टू लेट में नहीं आए, लेकिन तीवर पुरुषार्थ का वरदान सदा याद रखना। तीवर पुरुषार्थ करना ही है, करेंगे कि नहीं करना, करना ही है। लास्ट सो फास्ट और फर्स्ट आना है। अच्छा, अभी क्या करना है? चारों ओर के महान पवित्र आत्माओं को बाप दादा का विशेष दिल की दुआएं, दिल का प्यार और दिल में समाने की मुबारक हो। बाप दादा जानते हैं कि जब भी पधरामणी होती है तो ईमेल या पत्र भिन्न भिन्न साधनों से चारों ओर के बच्चे याद प्यार भेजते हैं और बाप दादा को सुनाने के पहले कोई देवे उसके पहले ही सबके याद प्यार पहुंच जाते, क्योंकि ऐसे जो सिकिलत है याद करने वाले बच्चे हैं, उनका कनेक्शन बहुत फास्ट पहुंचता है। आप लोग 3-4 दिन के बाद सन्मुख मिलते हो, लेकिन उन्हों का याद प्यार जो सच्चे पात्र आत्माएं हैं, उनका उसी घड़ी बाप दादा के पास याद प्यार पहुंच जाता। तो जिन्होंने भी दिल में भी याद किया, साधन नहीं मिला, उन्हों का भी याद प्यार पहुंचा है। और बाप दादा हर एक बच्चे को पदम 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 गुना याद प्यार का रिस्पॉन दे रहे। बाकी चारों ओर अभी पुण्य छोड़ नहीं दो, ये तो है ही ऐसा, ये तो बदलना ही नहीं है, ये श्राप नहीं दे, पुण्य का काम करो, बदल के दिखाएंगे, बदलना ही है। उनकी उम्मीदें बढ़ाओ, गिरे हुए को गिराओ नहीं, सहारा दो, शक्ति दो, तो चारों ओर के खुश नसीब, खुश मिजाज, खुशी बांटने वाले बच्चों को बहुत बहुत याद, प्यार और नमस्ते।
तीर्थ बना है तुमसे ओ अब्बा वो वाले, आवो तीर्थ बना है तुमसे ओ अब्बा वो वाले, महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे।
ओम शांति। अव्यक्त परिवार में आपका स्वागत है। आज है दिन 11। इस अव्यक्ति मास में बंधन मुक्त रहे, जीवन मुक्त स्थिति का अनुभव करो। आज का विषय है परवश या स्वतंत्र। स्वयं को चेक करो। अव्यक्तिशाली। वैसे बंधना किसी को भी अच्छा नहीं लगता है, लेकिन जब परवश हो जाते हो तो बंध जाते हो। तो चेक करो कि परवश आत्मा है या स्वतंत्र है। जीवन मुक्ति का मजा तो अभी है, भविष्य में जीवन मुक्त और जीवन बंद का कॉन्ट्रास्ट नहीं होगा। इस समय के जीवन मुक्त का अनुभव श्रेष्ठ है। जीवन में है लेकिन मुक्त है, बंधन में नहीं है। दिलाराम भट्टी का अभ्यास का पॉइंट रहेगा स्वमान दाता। बाबा को हम स्वमान दाता के रूप में याद करेंगे। आप वही आकर्षित करते हो जितना आपका स्वमान है। अभी हम मोहिनी दीदी से सुनेंगे।
ओम शांति। सभी संगम युग की मौज मना रहे हैं, जीवन मुक्ति का अनुभव करते जा रहे हैं, हर प्रकार के बंधनों से मुक्त होते जा रहे हैं। ऐसा सबको अनुभव होगा। और जब प्राप्ति होती है तो उसकी खुशी भी बहुत होती है। रोज दिन हमारा प्राप्ति का युग है। चाहे सेवा हम करते हैं, परंतु पर्सनल भी प्राप्ति है। अब एक बाप दादा जब हम मुरली रिवाइज कर रहे थे तो बाबा ने कहा, अनन्य बच्चों की बाबा एकदम सुनता है। तो मेरा विचार चला कि बाबा बेशक हम सब बच्चों को कहते हैं सिकी लदे बच्चे, लाडले बच्चे, नूरे रतन बच्चे, पर उसमें भी अगर हम आज्ञाकारी रहते हैं, बाबा की हर शिक्षा की जीवन में धारणा करते हैं, सदा सेवा पर हाजिर रहते हैं, ऐसे बच्चों को जब बाप याद करते हैं तो बाबा पहले कहता है मैं उनकी मदद करता हूँ, उनकी एकदम सुनता हूँ और दिल से प्यार और दिल से वरदान देता हूँ। क्योंकि दिल जीत लिया ना बाबा का। किसी का भी दिल जीतने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है? समीपता भी तभी आती है जब एक दूसरे की बात को समझ के, एक दूसरे से राय लेकर के और हम कुछ भी कार्य करते हैं। तो बाबा ये सारा मास हमको बंधन मुक्त बनो, जीवन मुक्ति का ब्राह्मण मानव जीवन मुक्ति। तो जैसे मैंने कल सुनाया, मुझे इतना समझ में तो आता ही है रोज, पर इतना रियलाइजेशन हुई कि सब बंधनों से मुक्त होने के लिए अगर मैं आत्मिक स्थिति को बढ़ाती जाऊं तो पहले देह का बंधन, देहभान का बंधन टूटेगा, फिर देह के संबंध, पदार्थ, प्रकृति, सभी के बंधन टूट जाएंगे। तो कल से मेरा इतना अटेंशन है कि अमृत वेले जब भी टाइम मिलता है अभ्यास करें देही अभिमानी स्थिति का, आत्मिक स्थिति का। और जरूर है कि उसकी शक्ति, उस अभ्यास की प्राप्ति से दिन प्रतिदिन महसूस करेंगे कि हमारे संकल्प, आज प्रश्न उत्तर चला, भारतवासी टीचर्स और मधुबन निवासियों के साथ क्लास होती है तो उसमें प्रश्न उत्तर होता है। तो किसी ने कहा कैसे पता चले कि मेरे बंधन टूटते जा रहे हैं, बंद तो नहीं रहे हैं। तो बाबा ने कहा ना कि कोई भी बंधन होगा ना वो व्यर्थ संकल्प लाएगा, चाहे वो किसी आत्मा के प्रति, किसी परिस्थिति के कारण, अपने संस्कारों के कारण, जैसे हमेशा ऐसा लगेगा कि कुछ व्यर्थ चल जाता है। मैंने जहाँ तक सुना है कि जनवरी मास में सब बहुत अटेंशन दे रहे हैं कि मुझे व्यर्थ न सोचना है, न व्यर्थ मुझे बोलना है, पास्ट को पास्ट कर देना है। हर एक ने अपने तरह के दृढ़ संकल्प इस नए वर्ष के लिए और खासकर जनवरी मास के लिए लिए हैं। 90 वर्ष हुए हैं बाबा के यज्ञ को, और यज्ञ को संपन्न करना हम ब्राह्मणों का फर्ज है। एक तो जहाँ हम रहते हैं वो छोटा यज्ञ है, परंतु सारे विश्व का बेहद का यज्ञ है। अपनी हम आहुति डालते रहें, अपनी हर तरह से जो समर्पण बुद्धि है, समर्पण जीवन है, उसका योगदान देते रहे। फिर एक बहुत अच्छा प्रश्न था कि हम लोग जो साथी होते हैं उन पर आधारित तो नहीं होते हैं ना। तो मैंने कहा नहीं, आधारित नहीं होते, सहयोगी हैं। हर एक दूसरे को रूहानी यात्रा में और कर्म योगी जीवन में सहयोग देना बहुत बड़ी बात है। आज भी बाबा ने कहा ना, पुण्य बन जाता है। पुण्य कर्म क्या होता है और श्रेष्ठ कर्म क्या होता है। श्रेष्ठ कर्म तो अच्छा है, परंतु किसी का उमंग उत्साह बढ़ाना, किसी की हिम्मत बढ़ाना, उसके दिल को विश्वास दिलाना, बाबा ने कही बहुत पुण्य का काम है। लेकिन किसी को कहना या दृष्टि रखना कि तुम ऐसे हो, तुम ऐसे हो, बाबा ने कहा उससे वो आगे नहीं बढ़ सकेगा। तो बहुत अच्छी शिक्षा बाबा हमें देते हैं कि सहयोग दो सबको। एक दूसरे को सहयोग देने से अपनी भी उन्नति होती है और सेवा में भी फायदा होता है और संगठन का भी बल बढ़ता जाता है, और वो बहुत ज़रूरी है संगम युग पर। देखो बाबा ने भी 8 बहनों का ट्रस्ट बनाया। तो मैं सुना रही थी कि मुझे तो हर बार बस ब्रह्मा बाबा ने क्या किया, अगर फॉलो फादर करना है तो ब्रह्मा बाबा ने क्या किया, पहले 8 बहनों का ट्रस्ट बनाया, सब कुछ समर्पित किया। वही बहनें फिर सब दादियाँ बनी, उन्होंने यज्ञ को संभाला। तो किस तरह से एक जो अच्छा प्लेयर होता है उसकी टीम भी ऐसी होती है ना। अगर टीम में एक भी कमजोर होता है ना तो कभी वो जीत नहीं सकते। उनको अगर जीतना है तो सारी टीम एक दूसरे को सहयोग देती है, समझती है। आप देखते हैं फुटबॉल होती है, बैट, उनकी टीम होती है ना सारी। तो इस तरह से आज बाबा फिर बता रहे हैं एक और बंधन के बारे में, परवश। तो वो है किसी के भी हम प्रभाव में। आज जयंती बहन ने बहुत अच्छा बताया कि बुद्धि पर जो प्रभाव पड़ता है ना। तो मैं जब शुरू शुरू में ध्यान में, ट्रांस में जाने लगी तो बाबा ने मुझे कहा, बाबा ये कहते हैं किसी भी बात का अपने बुद्धि पर प्रभाव नहीं आने दो। किसी भी व्यक्ति का अपनी बुद्धि में प्रभाव न रखो, पर दिव्य बुद्धि रखो, तो आपकी लाइन क्लियर रहेगी। तो मैंने देखा है कि कोशिश तो यही रहती है, पर कभी भी थोड़ा भी किसी का प्रभाव, किसी के कर्मों के कारण, चाहे हम दुख ले लें, चाहे व्यर्थ संकल्प चले, तो वो बुद्धि के ऊपर काफी बड़ा प्रभाव पड़ता है। तो बाबा जो कह रहे हैं ना, परवश, तो फिर क्या होता है, उस प्रभाव में हम उसी के जैसे वश में आ जाते हैं, कंट्रोल में आ जाते हैं। और उसका सोचना बोलना अपनी बुद्धि पर इतना प्रभाव डालते रहे कि जैसे आप खुद नहीं सोच रहे हैं। तो इसलिए बाबा कहते हैं परवश हो या स्वतंत्र हो, सबको एक मिनट अपना चेक करो कि बुद्धि पर किसी का प्रभाव तो नहीं है। तो बाबा कहते हैं कि परवश हो या स्वतंत्र हो, वो स्वयं को चेक करो। जैसे बंधन किसी को भी अच्छा नहीं लगता है, ऐसे तो हम बाबा के प्यार में भी बंधे हुए हैं, बाबा की आज्ञाओं पर भी हम चलते हैं, पर बंधन की तरह नहीं, बहुत प्यार से उसके, जैसे कहते हैं ना, कायदे में फायदा है, हर कायदे को समझते हैं क्योंकि फायदा होता है ना। तो उसको ये नहीं कहेंगे हम वश में हैं या हम अधीन हैं, पर बाबा की हर शिक्षा हमें स्वतंत्र करती है। और आज तो बाबा ने परवश, जो मैंने कहा, किसी आत्मा का, परिस्थिति का, अपने संस्कारों का, ये सब बंधन है, बहुत सूक्ष्म बंधन है। तो बाबा कहते हैं लेकिन जब परवश हो जाते हैं तो बाबा कहते हैं बंधन तो बंध जाते हैं। जब परवश हो जाते हैं तो बंध जाते हैं। बड़ा सूक्ष्म है ये बंधन, बड़ा सूक्ष्म है। तो बाबा कहते हैं तो चेक करो कि परवश आत्मा हूँ या मैं स्वतंत्र आत्मा हूँ। तो ऐसे तो हमको पसंद है इंडिपेंडेंट रहे, स्वतंत्र रहे, लेकिन अपने ही संस्कारों में भी कभी परवश हो जाए नहीं। जीवन मुक्ति का मजा तो अभी है, सत्युग में तो मजा ही मजा है, पर संगम युग पर तब मजा है जब परवश नहीं है। किसी की भी बात सुनना जरूरी है, सुनो, पर वश में नहीं आते। उसका जो प्रभाव हमारे ऊपर आना चाहिए। जो आज बहुत बात चली सवेरे कि रिएक्शन की बहुत नेचर हो गई है, और अगर आप चाहते हैं कि मैं कितना जीवन बंद से जीवन मुक्त में हूँ, तो सबसे बड़ी बात पहचानी होगी कि आप रिएक्ट नहीं करेंगे। तो रिएक्ट ना करके सोच समझ के सोचना बोलना सब हमारा एक स्वतंत्र आत्मा की तरफ। तो बाबा कहते हैं कि जीवन मुक्ति का मजा तो यहाँ है। कितनी अच्छी बात है। भविष्य में जीवन मुक्त और जीवन बंधन का कंट्रास्ट नहीं होगा। कई बार कई कहते हैं दुख है तो सुख का भी अनुभव होता है, उदास है तो खुशी का भी होता है। फिर ये भी पूछते हैं कि सतयुग में तो कंट्रास्ट है नहीं। तो यहाँ तो क्या है कि अगर हम कुछ आत्माएं जीवन मुक्ति में है, तो मेजॉरिटी जो दुनिया में लोग हैं वो तो जीवन बंद में है ना। और सतयुग में जो है वो सारा वातावरण, ये तो आपको पता है कि आज दुनिया में क्या आसमान में दिखाई देता है, मिसाइल्स, राइट। सभी इसी में लगे हुए हैं। तो इसलिए बाबा कहता है कि जीवन मुक्ति और जीवन बंध का कंट्रास्ट नहीं होगा। अभी पता लगता है भाग्य बना रहे हैं, प्राप्ति है। इस समय के जीवन मुक्त का अनुभव बहुत श्रेष्ठ है। जब से ये बात ध्यान में आई है कि पहला जन्म है जीवन मुक्ति का, तो एक अंदर में हर तरह की लगन सी है कि सबसे पहले तो जब जीवन मुक्त है तो सतो प्रधान है, तमो से रजो, रजो से सतो। तो तमो में क्या होता है, दृढ़ता लाते हैं, वायदा करते हैं, फिर वही हो जाता है। चाहते हैं ये ना हो, ये ना बोले, फिर भी बोल निकल आता है। तो ये निशानी है जीवन बंद की। और जीवन मुक्त क्या है कि अगर आता भी है तो फटाफट उसको परिवर्तन कर लेते हैं। इसलिए बाबा कहते हैं इस समय की जीवन मुक्ति का अनुभव श्रेष्ठ है। अभी और उसको बढ़ाते जाना है हमको, नहीं रोज तो जीवन में है, लेकिन हर बात से मुक्त हैं और बंधन में नहीं है। नहीं, बाबा ने इस बार मुरली में कहा पर चिंतन, पर दर्शन, हाँ, पर मत। पर चिंतन, पर दर्शन, कौन कैसा है, और पर मत। तो वही परवश हो जाता है। तीनों बातों में परवश हो जाते हैं। तो इन जो संस्कार हैं या स्वभाव है या हिसाब किताब के कारण भी होता है, जितना जितना इन बातों से मुक्त होते जाएंगे तो जीवन में जीवन मुक्त अवस्था, जीवन मुक्त जीवन सत्युग में, पर अवस्था तो यहाँ चाहिए। जीवन मुक्ति की जब अवस्था होगी तब सत्युग में जीवन मुक्ति का अनुभव होगा। तो थोड़ा अटेंशन दे के हर एक अपनी जीवन में देखे कि हर बात से मुक्त हो जाए। कोई भी किसी भी प्रकार का बंधन ना हो तो कितना हम लोग सुखी रहेंगे, कितना खुश रहेंगे। हर प्रकार में बहुत एकता, प्रेम, सहयोग, सद्भावना। तो उसका फिर रूहानी नशा कहें या जो बाबा ने कहा ना अभी दिलाराम उसमें, कि जितना हम आकर्षणों से परे रहेंगे उतना औरों को आकर्षित करेंगे। तो इन सब बातों को ध्यान रखते हुए जीवन मुक्ति का श्रेष्ठ अनुभव अभी करना है। अभी हम अभ्यास करेंगे आत्मिक स्थिति का, शरीर से न्यारे, और थोड़े से शब्द ये सोचो। सबसे पहले तो मैं एक ज्योति स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ, शक्ति स्वरूप, शांति स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ। अजर हूँ, अमर हूँ, अविनाशी हूँ। ये देह मेरा रथ है, कर्म इंद्रियों मेरी कर्मचारी हैं, मैं स्वराज अधिकारी हूँ। मैं एक श्रेष्ठ आत्मा हूँ। ओम शांति।
बाबा तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन सुन कर के मन हर्षाए।
अव्यक्त वाणी तारीख है 5 मई 1977। वरदानी, महादानी और दानी आत्माओं के लक्षण। विश्व परिक्रमा लगाते हो कितने समय में? क्योंकि जितनी जिसकी दिव्य बुद्धि होती है तो दिव्यता के आधार पर स्पीड है। जैसे एरोप्लेन भी उड़ते हैं तो जितनी पावर वाला होगा उतनी स्पीड तेज होगी। तो यहाँ भी जिसकी जितनी दिव्यता है, दिव्यता ही स्वच्छता है, अर्थात डबल रिफाइननेस है। जिसकी बुद्धि दिव्य है उतनी उसकी स्पीड तेज होगी। 1 सेकंड में और स्पष्ट रूप में चक्कर लगा सकेंगे, क्योंकि यहाँ से ही सर्व को संतुष्ट अर्थात सर्व प्राप्ति कराने का संस्कार भरना है। तब ही जब विश्व महाराजन बनेंगे तो राज्य में कोई अप्राप्त वस्तु नहीं, सदा संतुष्ट सर्व प्राप्ति स्वरूप होंगे। तो वह संस्कार कहाँ से भरेंगे? यहाँ से। इसी विश्व चक्र की यादगार का समय भी बहुत महत्वपूर्ण गाया जा रहा है। नुमा शाम के समय को चक्र को समय गाया जाता है। तो यह यादगार कैसे बना? जब प्रैक्टिकल किया तब ही अभी तक भी चक्कर लगाने का यादगार कायम है। अच्छा, आगे की मुरली कल सुनेंगे। ओम शांति।
तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन सुन कर के मन हर्षाए। हो सुन कर के मन हर्षाए। ओ मधुबन वाले बाबा, ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा, तूने प्यार जो दिया है, तूने प्यार जो दिया है, भला कैसे भुलाए। ओ मधुबन वाले बाबा।
हर एक बच्चे को अपन से पूछना होते हैं, बाप से सब कुछ मिला, किस किस चीज में कमी है मेरे में। अरे को अपने अंदर में झांकी पहनी होती है, जिसे नाद को कहा नहीं, अपने अंदर में झांकी पहनो तो तुम लक्ष्मी से बनने का लायक हो। पूछा ना बच्चे, एक दृष्टांत है, वो भी भगत है, तुम भी भगत थे, तो तुम बच्चों से भी बाप पूछते हैं, क्या भी समझते हो कि लक्ष्मी के साथ बढ़ने के लायक बने हैं? अगर नहीं तो बाकी क्या क्या खामियां हैं जिनको निकालने के लिए बच्चे पुरुषार्थ करते हैं या करते ही नहीं है। कोई तो पुरुषार्थ करते रहते हैं, जैसे देखो नए नए बच्चियां आती हैं, उनको समझाया जाते हैं कि बताओ तुम्हारे में कोई खामियां तो नहीं है, क्योंकि तुमको सबको परफेक्ट बनाना है। तो वो बाप भी आते हैं परफेक्ट बनाने के लिए। ये परफेक्ट बनाने के लिए बाप ने आकर के ये रखा है सामने बच्चों के, कि अपने अंदर से पूछो कि हम इन जैसे परफेक्ट, क्योंकि ह्यूमन ऑब्जेक्ट ये है, तो इन जैसे परफेक्ट बने हैं। क्यों कि वो जो है पढ़ाई वाले टीचर वगैरह, वो तो देखते हो जानते हो कि समय में विकारी है। अब ये तो सैंपल है जो तुम आधा कल्प इनकी महिमा करते आए हो। तो अपने दिल में पूछो तो बाकी क्या खामियां आ रही हुई है मेरे में, जो हम उसकी उन्नति भी करें और समझाने भी बाबा का ये खामियां निकलती ही नहीं है हमारे से।
प्राणों के प्राण है हम पर तेरे बड़े एहसान, कि तुमने प्रभु से मिला दिया, कि तुमने प्रभु से मिला दिया। तेरे कर्म इतने महान जो लगने लगे तुम्ही भगवान, कि तुमने अंतर मिटा दिया।
Om Shanti. In this Avyakt month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life. Check, influenced or free. Generally, no one likes to be in bondage. But when you are influenced by something, you become tied by a bondage. So check whether you are a soul who is influenced by something or whether you are free. The pleasure of liberation in life is now. In the future, there won't be the contrast of being liberated in life and in a life of bondage. The experience of being liberated in life at this time is elevated. You are in life, but free and not in bondage. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Parivar. Today is day 11. In this Avyakt month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life. Today's topic: check, influenced or free. Dilaram Bhatti, point to practice, the bestower of self-respect. Swaman Denewala. You attract what your self-respect allows. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. This whole thought about self-respect, how Baba looks at me and how I look at myself. I always bring Baba's drishti in front of me. And then I look at how Baba looks at me. I have to look at myself. Self-respect had to remain unshakable. Whether someone praise me, whether someone say things about me, but I am in my self-respect. I remember that in our look at Brahma Baba, he was defamed, he had obstacles. When I think of difficulties which came in Yajna, we really have nothing comparative to what Baba had to face or Baba has to deal with. It's very interesting sometimes. And he remained, there will be victory. Victory is with me. So he remained above everything, very, very cheerful all the time. That's amazing, right? So much is happening and he is still very cheerful. I remember one of the little episode in Ramayana where they show that even when Rama was like kind of thinking what happened, where is Sita, and Hanuman will smile. Mahavir, he is Mahavir. So Mahavir means you are always light, happy, cheerful. Right? So self-respect, it is all. But also this, what recently I had been checking on, line of intellect is clear. There is something which blocks it, or I'm stuck with something I'm not able to deal with, or because when line of intellect is clear, self-checking becomes very honest. Where I need to change, where I need to improve, what I need to learn. And not only when line of intellect brings learning, but also one could constantly feel being guided by Baba. When you are connected with Baba, there is self-correction. And so not only self-respect, but self-realization. I had been watching a lot on checking my line of intellect. Anything from outside, it blocks the intellect. So that is why Baba had been saying not being influenced, don't be influenced. Whether positive way or negative way. Because then intellect is pulled there, right? So when intellect is pulled somewhere, then we get disconnected from Baba. And that is where all inner turmoil, restlessness, peacelessness start happening. But when we keep our line of intellect clear, Baba's signals are understood, self-transformation is constant. Also learning, lot of learning. So it's very, very interesting when Baba is saying check. Check influenced or free. Am I influenced or free? Generally, no one likes to be in bondage. But then you are influenced by something, or you become tied by a bondage. Whether it is influence of any kind, with anyone, or circumstances even. Lot of people I couldn't do because circumstances. I didn't do because of circumstances. No. It's a bondage. Because Baba keeps saying that remove the current reason and bring the nivaran. That is solution. So life is, Brahman life is such. Every step there will be something. But if we remember Baba's teachings, what did Baba say? One is remembrance of Baba, but other is remembering Baba with his teachings. And you immediately feel change, empowered by remembering what Baba had been saying. And every day's Avyakti signal is like guidelines to give us the experience of life or stage of Jivan Mukti. And then Baba said, enjoy Jivan Mukti, very elevated at confluence age. So Baba is saying that when you are influenced by something, you become tied by a bondage. So check whether you are a soul who is influenced by something or whether you are free. I was sharing that when I start going in trance, one thing Baba told me, listen to everyone, get everyone's opinion, but not allow your divine intellect to be influenced. Baba gives us the gift of divine intellect. And I was really feeling so good because I know that if we really keep that Baba's gift with us of divine intellect, it will be so good. But sometimes we forget, right? And then, of course, little trivial matters also start influencing the intellect. This intellect has reasoning, right? So if intellect is influenced, your reasoning, your power to discern, your power to judge, all that intellect does, right? Everything is affected. Discern, judgment. So we have to check about our intellect, divine intellect. The pleasure of liberation in life is now. The experience of Jivan Mukti stage is now. In golden age, we don't know if we are in Jivan liberation in life because there is no contrast, right? In the future, there won't be the contrast. There is only happiness, no sorrow. But here we know, right? So Baba says, contrast of being liberated in life and in life of bondage. So the experience of being liberated in life at this time is elevated. Experience of liberation in life this time is elevated. If you are in life, you are free and not in bondage. So that is called stage of liberation in life. So Baba wants us to check and then change immediately. Don't carry burden of, oh, I have to check, I have to check. No, check and change. So then checking is very valuable and important. And as much I check the self, then definitely it helps others also. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, dear Mohini Didi. Good to see you. Loving greetings to everyone in Avyakt Parivar. So today I was looking at all my plants, and I think they're all getting ready for 18th of January. So they have buds, but they don't have flowers. So I told Baba, I have a problem. I don't have flowers. So Baba said, come to me and I'll help you. So I went in Baba's garden, in Baba's room, and he said, okay, on his behalf this time, it's not from my place, but on his behalf, he said, you can give Mohini Didi beautiful flowers from Baba's room.
Oh, wow.
So there are beautiful roses
Very
that are
beautiful.
very fragrant, very beautiful. So greetings from Baba's garden.
Wow. They are beautiful.
He's blossoming 365 days a year. Mine are taking rest at the moment. So, I think I'm influenced by you. Is that good or not? Because I was, to be honest, I was a little bit tired. I was working all day and doing things, and I started listening to what you shared in Hindi. And I thought that was like such a powerful masterclass in 15 minutes. And I felt my tiredness was going away. So is that being influenced and is it not good? Maybe we should be influenced by nice. It's good to be influenced by you, isn't it? Or would you call it something else?
No, influence is something where, like I always love Dadi Janki's churning classes, but my churning also continued same time. This is what I think, or I did mention little bit that once in a month I have, and Jayanti, when we meet all the teachers of India and Madhuban Nivasis. So it's 1.5 hour, a lot of question answers. And people, they like to hear some more solutions and more points. And so they really get very happy. And we two are different completely, the way we answer our experiences or what we learn from. But influence is one thing, but then impressed by something, but then not allowing my intellect to reflect, to check, to churn, right? So I think that like I am influenced by Brahma Baba, I am influenced by Prakash Dadi, I am influenced by, but that's not, I think this is more spiritual learning from each other. More we learn from each other, our experiences of our spiritual journey, I think it's more sharing, not getting influenced, so anyway.
But do you think there are good influences and bad influences, or is it just influence is not the right term?
So what happens that when intellect has to discern and decide, if I keep Baba in mind and my intellect is really with Baba, or as I said, lot of teachings of Baba, this is what Baba said, this is what Baba Shrimatir, and then we interact with each other or our relationship with each other. So that influence is learning more. We learn from each other, and on spiritual journey, togetherness in sharing our experiences. I don't call it influence, It's more like co-travelers, and we always share with each other. When we travel together, if one is tired, then we increase the enthusiasm. And so I think that that's where um, spiritual relationship and spiritual love is. So I won't call it influence even, right?
It's tempting to say that we're influenced by Baba. It's a way, it's tempting to say that, yes, he's influencing my life, he's influencing my heart, he's influencing my style. Sometimes even when I try to be funny, I think, am I also funny like Baba, or am I making jokes that are not funny? But Baba has, in a way, he has influence. So yeah, maybe we can say he has taught us, he has inspired us, he has guided us. Maybe guiding would be a better word than influencing us,
Yeah.
or guided. So
Mhm.
I wanted to ask you today if you can help, maybe not just me, but maybe other people. I feel when I've been traveling also that I find some BKs, and sometimes when they're a little bit old, in Gyan, I was wondering if there's such a thing as a spiritual tiredness or spiritual fatigue. When I find sometimes that some people may lose. I look at you and what I really felt inspiring or what influenced me positively today was, yeah, that you are fresh. I was looking at all the roses around you and I saw you're just like those roses. You're fresh, you're inspired. Every day you find something new. You don't seem to be, telling us, oh, I don't know, Baba's Murli. I've read so many. I'm tired. You have always great inspiration. So how do we overcome spiritual tiredness?
You have to check, do we have attainments, right? Am I experiencing something? Am I receiving something? Am I feeling uplifted? This little bit of tiredness is only also tension of efforts. And like this month is more yoga, more tapasya. Some are able to do, some not. So they quickly get very disheartened also. Oh, I'm not doing enough, I am not doing this. Or so I think all these subtle obstacles make the soul tired. For me, yes, there might be once in a while tiredness, but I immediately stop all my efforts. No, not think of connection, but I just feel I keep love for Baba. I want to love for Baba, Baba's love for me, and I deeply internally relax myself and feel very, very rested. And then, of course, when you read Murli, then you are inspired to practice. But like even a Vyakti signal, understanding is increasing, but also realization come, as I had been sharing for a day or two, that I really strongly felt that if I have good practice of soul consciousness, then there is no bondage. So instead of dealing with bondage of body, relationships, then nature, then material things, why not I just increase my practice of soul consciousness? And that has become like Amrit Vela during day, even now. And I want to experiment that if that soul conscious stage is making me free from all the bondages. So I think that to keep yourself fresh, it is always good to keep churning knowledge and practice it, but don't create tension or heaviness of that. That makes soul tired. But I think what is also important is finding the source of inspiration. Murli is one, a Vyakti signal is there, but also good company where you can share. I sometimes sit and share from your heart so that there is no heaviness. Tiredness is from some kind of burden, some kind of heaviness. So if you find wherever it can help you, be in that person's company or share experiences with others, that can kind of make you very light and the inspiration comes back, motivation is there, then that tiredness will be removed definitely.
Mhm. I like also what you said about maybe we don't focus enough on the attainments because what I see sometimes is that, yes, every Sunday particularly on Sunday, Baba gives such a high aim. And lately, when he keeps saying that your karmateet stage is connected with transformation of the world, and many times he said, drama is waiting, the advanced party is waiting, nature is waiting, I'm waiting. What are you doing? When are you going to be? It's like he's pushing us, and we may feel sometimes, well, he told us that 20 years ago, and now he's still saying, so when will you be ready? And I feel that's where sometimes it becomes an expectation on the self that to reach such a high stage, karmateet, free from all influences, free from bondages, that's why maybe some get tired a little bit when they don't see the progress or they don't see they have really moved forward and they're getting close to the arrival lane, isn't it?
I think what I do recently in few days, that when Baba is Karan Karamanhar is not only for task, but also for me in the
Mhm.
sense of my spiritual efforts. So, I feel all the time that whenever your stage is shaken or you are something, Baba helps, Baba gives us power. So it's not Baba's help is Baba's task is done. So Karan Karamanar Baba did it or made me do, but it's also efforts. And I don't know, I internally feel all the time Baba inspiring, helping, giving me power. And also seeing, like, I feel that whatever body is going through, whatever the health is, but internally, like Baba's help is so much. There is lightness, there is even some anxieties which come about from for future. And so Baba's remembrance, Baba's relationship, Baba's love helps us a lot. So I will tell everyone to remember that Baba as a guide is with us, even for our spiritual journey. So guide is there, little bit attention on understanding about what Baba says. See, Baba has to remind us of our destination, right? Because the soul has to become perfect. And that's all effort is about. And perfect mean that I look at what percentage a virtue, like I have patience, but what percentage I need more for patience or attainment. So keep your intellect busy in churning, in practicing as much you can do. Don't stress yourself for anything. Oh, I have to keep chart. I don't know how to keep chart.
Mhm.
Okay, you learn, it will emerge. Do it whatever little you can do. So little by little you can accumulate a lot. So don't take tension. Baba says sometimes we want to pay attention and A is removed. So it becomes tension
Mhm.
more than attention.
Mhm.
But
But what if someone doesn't believe in their capacity to reach such a high stage? What if someone doesn't see themselves as, okay, I can do it? Because sometimes it's very elevated stage. So how do we increase faith in our own capacity?
hmm, no, if you see the contrast of when you came to Baba and now, and how much transformation is there. And every day, if you are listening morely and making even little efforts, you are becoming more and more elevated. That feeling from one's own self that it used to be a lot of wasteful thoughts, but now they come, we transform, they are gone, not keep it for a long time. So this motivation also comes from self transformation. So I would tell everyone that even if you are stopping or feeling tired or whatever, but don't give up on yourself. Don't think of elevated, highest stage, but just have, okay, am I loveful? I am peaceful and receiving Baba's knowledge. Keep it simple and simple. Even the destination is high. Today, like something we were talking about, that everything should become easy now. Easy yogi is Raja Yogi. Because if it's easy, you are like a sovereign, right? If it's difficult, then you are laboring. And self-sovereignty is something we can really enjoy at confluence age. So I think that attainment or achievements also, whatever you do, it's successful. So many new ones also. I don't know if you all heard children also. Baba did this for me, Baba gave me, I think that, and Baba says, you just think of me, I will be available. So I think all this is happening, and I'm sure it will happen for all of you also.
I think in a way, what you're saying also is it's the quality of checking, which we may have to review. Not how much I have to attain, but how much did I attain already? Not how much I have to do, but how much I've done already. Maybe the checking should be a little bit balanced as well, and not too demanding on the self, but appreciating of what has been achieved and accomplished already.
Like one time we used to say, looking at the water in glass, how much is empty, how much is full, right? So they say, look at how much is full. So I think that comparative to what the soul was and soul is today is a huge contrast, right? So that will also help us, as you're saying, to move forward and be inspired to continue.
So in a way, Baba is saying today, check if you are free or if you have any influence or any bondages. So again, for the influence, do you think that, how do we know, it's an influence? Is it that it's creating dependence? Is it that it's creating, you said it's breaking the clarity of discernment? What are the signs that will tell us, yeah, you're not either inspired or you're not learning, but you're influenced?
I see it influence as your reasoning and your judgment. Is it because of someone's opinion or because this one told you? But it has to be like Dadi Janki, anyone goes to meet her, she goes in silence few moments. Even when a question is asked, she goes in silence few minutes, then she will give answer. And if I am sitting next to anyone and telling something about the soul, she doesn't listen. If I say, Dadi, she did this, she has like this, or it doesn't influence her. Same was Brahma Baba. Didi Mohini used to say something, don't try to influence me. Like if I have to think the way about you, the way someone told me, so I'm influenced by that soul. My relationship, my understanding of you, my relationship with you, but somebody says something and then my attitude changes, my drishti changes. Oh, he's like this, he's like that. Now that's influence. So it's very subtle way to see how do we see others from our own pure and divine intellect, or is it from someone's opinions?
Can you think of a word that would describe the opposite of being influenced? In a sense, like you said, sometimes we're told facts. This happened, this happened, this happened. So what is the difference between being influenced by the facts or what will be the opposite, being
Inspired.
inspired of? But sometimes it's just if I come to you and I say, "Oh, Mohini Didi, what happened in such a city or such a center?" Negative things, this happened, this happened, this happened. Not being influenced means for you to be what? To be focused or to be clear or to be focusing on Baba's teaching, not what being said, or I'm trying to find if there's a word that is the opposite of being influenced.
No, so what I would, first thing is whatever I hear, I just hear, but don't take it like that's how it is. Like Brahma Baba in the beginning, when centers have just started, said to all of us, if you see anything wrong happening, you come and tell me, don't take law in your hand. So someone went to Baba and said, Baba, I don't think this is right. This is not right. This is against Srimad. So then Baba heard, and then after some time, she again went. Baba said, now it's becoming your habit to look at these things and come and complain. So Baba kept us in a way that you watch and hear, but you don't, like it shouldn't become your sanskar, right? So I think, yeah, I'm trying to find that word. If you have, then let me know what you thinking.
It's awareness. There's a higher awareness that seems to be necessary to not be influenced. So to be connected, maybe to be well connected, self-aware.
Mm.
Do you want to smile before I let you go? Do you want to have a quick little smile? Because you go to trance and you get Baba's message. I tried many times. I never go to trance. I only go as far as France. So that's the furthest I can go. I end up in
Mm.
France. But I heard a very nice story. I don't know if it's true, but it was somewhere in India or maybe in Africa where they have lions. And can you imagine the conversation between the very powerful yogi and a lion? And so the yogi and the lion were looking at each other, and the yogi said, let's have drishti together. We should have proper drishti. And
Mm.
so the yogi was looking at the lion and, giving powerful drishti. The lion was looking at the yogi. And at the end of the drishti, the yogi asked the lion, oh, my experience, and then you can share your experience. My experience, I was looking at you and I saw the soul and I saw the light and the kindness and the love. That was my experience whilst having drishti. And the yogi asked the lion, what was your experience? And the lion said, I was offering bhog.
Yeah.
So the lion was
That
having different drishti.
before I eat, I am offering you as food.
So never know what people are thinking when they're giving drishti, right?
Mm.
Anyway, just thought to make you smile a little bit before getting to leave. If I
Very good. I have heard like this, but little bit different. I don't know if you all know that once Dadi Prakashmani was taking shower, all that, and suddenly she noticed from the toilet a very big snake, and she was still taking shower, and so she kept looking at snake, and snake keep looking at Dadi. And anyway, when she finished, she came out and she told brothers because she had to dress up, serve, all that to come out. I was in Australia or somewhere when they sent me this news that Dadi was sharing drishti with this snake, and he remained very calm and did really nothing. And then Dadi came out and told brothers too. And then in India, they don't like to kill the snake because they say snake takes revenge. Whole family will one day will take revenge. So they try to chase away the snake into jungle or wherever it is. So I think that is true when a lion was little different, but the snake was good. He didn't harm, nothing he did.
Mm.
So that
Well, the
means
story didn't say if the lion ate the yogi, but I think he didn't. He felt that was just offering bhog, but then he offered it to Baba maybe and didn't eat it.
that's good. Yeah. There is Toli, it's laddu, and
Nice
very
laddu.
special, very special laddu. It has all different things for winter, that
Mm.
which you eat in winter gives you a lot of energy and
It's a big laddu.
yeah, big
Thank
laddu.
you.
You don't eat full, maybe vomit and eat half or 1/4. But someday, those who don't have diabetes and all that, they
I
can
think
eat.
brothers can eat full. Brothers are allowed to eat full.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
sisters have.
I hope somebody was coming. We could send you, but I don't see anyone come. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mohini Didi.
Nice to chat.
Great to be with you, and thank you for being fresh and inspiring us, not influencing us. So thank you for the inspirations.
No, I tell people, don't keep using my name. Sister Mohini told me to do this. Sister Mohini. So I always tell them, you should say, we together decided like this. Together did it. We accepted to a principle, not because I am saying you are doing it. I always say, because I know a lot of people all the time used to say, I did because Adi said it. I did because I said, please don't say that. We sat, we discussed, and we agreed. So always say that we agreed to this. We agreed to don't use one name, So I really don't like people to use my name. I rather say we word is better than you and I, right? We decided.
Very good.
We agreed, we decided,
A very wise way to do it. So good to mention it to everyone. And yeah, so I'll see you next week again. And then you tell me what's the opposite of influence. What's the word?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Om Shanti, Mohini Didi, Om Shanti. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Om Shanti, thank you. So tomorrow is Sunday and our schedule from Amritwala, 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Amritwala, continue with the Bhatti, followed by Hindi Sakar Mali from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m., followed by Bog Offering, English Avyakt Murli until 9:30 a.m. We'll continue with the whole day Bhatti. In the evening, 6 o'clock, we'll start with Spotlight Drishti sharing, then Hindi series, English series, and chit-chat. So now let's remember Baba and take Drishti from Didi. I request everyone to keep your videos on. Thank you.
मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी भ्रिकुटी बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। करे मंत्रणा मिलके मन मंत्री से समाचार पूछे सजग संतरी से। बड़ी सावधानी से इस राजधानी को माया की छाया से पल पल बचाएं। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, त्रिकुटी बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। है बुद्धि का मुंसिफ बड़ा न्यायकारी, मैं राजा भी राजी सुखी जनता सारी। राजा भी राजी सुखी जनता सारी। सुसंस्कारों की जो सेना सजग हो, तो दुर्गुण के दुश्मन से धोखा न खाए। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं, राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, त्रिकुटी बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। की हम पे है छत्र छाया, कि खोया हुआ राज फिर से दिलाया। खोया हुआ राज फिर से दिलाया। उपकार उसने किए हम पे इतने, कि आभार धरती गगन मिल के गाए। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं, राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, त्रिकुटी बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति।